right, it's September 27th, 2024. This is Dan Kerr, and we are at Art All Night in Mount Pleasant. Could you tell me your name?
My name is Adiam.
And tell me about your relationship to Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant. So Mount Pleasant's still new to me. I actually just moved into Columbia Heights about 2 weeks ago. But I love Mount Pleasant. It's just like great people here. The neighborhood's very vibrant. It just has so much character. And so I'm just really excited to explore a little bit more.
Could you tell me about what brought you to the neighborhood in Columbia Heights that you moved to?
I needed to move out of my parents' house. I was born and raised in Northern Virginia. I went to school 2 hours south for college, and then I went back home for 4 years, and I was just ready to kind of do living in the city. My whole life was here. My work is here. My friends and I hang out here, and I was just ready to take that next step to like really actually live in the city. And so I'm really excited to be near Mount Pleasant.
That's terrific. And what does the city life mean to you? Like what makes that important?
To me, I mean, the city is where art is. It's where I feel like people come alive, and just I love dancing. I love like anything that comes to when it comes to like go culture or just like city culture. I just love it. Nightlife, art life. I just love it so much, and so yeah, that's what I'm most excited about.
And were you born and raised in Northern Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
And do you mind telling us where in Northern Virginia?
By Dulles Airport, Sterling, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that like growing up in Sterling, Virginia?
Sterling, Virginia is honestly, it's a good place to raise your family. My family, I was born in Arlington, but when I turned, and then my siblings were born also, we were all born in Arlington, and then when I turned 5, I'm the oldest, my parents wanted us to have a better education, so they moved us out to the suburbs. And that's where I've met, I think that's where honestly, before I even traveled, that's where I really got to know the world, because to this day, that's probably where I have my most diverse friend group from. One of my best friends, she's Peruvian. Another friend, she's from Ghana. Another friend's from Sudan. Another one's from Pakistan. And so it's just like this melting pot of people. And so it was really my first introduction into the world without even leaving my like first home. So Sterling will always have like a place in my heart because it's some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Yeah, that's how Sterling is. It's just this melting pot.
And then you said you have many friends in the city.
Yes.
Are they some of the same friends, or are these?
No, different friends.
Okay.
Different friends from like college, and also just people from the city, or people who moved into the city from the other areas. So different types of people in my life.
And what are the places kind of that you and your friends or others that what are the places that kind of give you a sense of community?
Sense of community. I don't want to say there's like specific places, but definitely there are just pockets of people that I just relate to a lot. Being Eritrean, so like hang out with other Eritrean and Ethiopian people in the city, just young folks just trying to make it, who also decided to move out of their parents' house and just kind of like wing it. That's my sense of community. I really love to roller skate, so I'm really excited to meet that group in the city. I also love to dance. I have started to go to this bachata like dance classes, thinking that that's my thing in the city. So I'm really excited I feel like that could be my community. So community to me is more, not certain places, but just like the people and just like having similarities with some folks.
That's terrific. And I'm gonna, I guess on the other side, the people, who are some of the people that are important to you and to your sense of belonging in the city?
In the city. I want to say it's definitely the queer folk, just people who I've been most relating to in the past couple months, and so I've just been going out to those spaces and just kind of getting to know people. So I think that's the most important group right now.
That's terrific. Okay. Obviously, you're just moving in.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a very exciting time. Where, like, let's say 5 years from now, and where would you envision both yourself in the city and the city itself being in terms of?
where do I envision myself? Hopefully living on my own. I currently have roommates that are amazing, but I do want to live by myself one day. I love many parts of the DC, Admo, Mount Pleasant, Columbia Heights, Sonoma, Logan Circle, DuPont. I can envision myself on any of those places, especially because as long as I'm near a metro, I'm just going to get anywhere anyway. So I just hope I can be living by myself somewhere one day within the city.
That's terrific. I hope so too. And one last question. Is there a question you wish I had asked you?
No, you kind of covered it between community, people, places. You did a great job.
Excellent. Any last thoughts for us tonight?
Check out DCR all night. It's amazing. It's an amazing time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.